you were, and then I'll adjust accordingly. Okay, so this is good. Actually, yeah, this works out pretty well.
It's pretty good, right?
Okay. Okay, so what would you like to start with?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I have my assignment sheet from the last week. Here it is. Okay, so these are the things I worked on.
Okay.
Morning has broken.
Mhm.
I worked on. I picked my new piece for Bach.
Okay.
And
Did you pick the minuet or the
music.
music? Okay.
The music.
Cool.
And I picked it because I really like the left hand. It's very bouncy. And I worked on my first Bach piece also.
Okay.
And I did work on the intro and dance a lot, and I think I've got it.
Okay. Can we start with intro and dance?
Sure. So that's exciting for me.
No, it's tricky because the choreography between the two hands is completely different. I think it's the first song that you had that's really complete that way. Let's go right from the very beginning of introduction and dance.
I need to stop because I'm going to get mad in a second. We worked on this so much yesterday.
Can you play the second ending? Did you work on that?
Yeah.
Just go right from the second ending. Good for you. That's really, really good. Really, really good. All the articulations are now being incorporated, and they're all accurate. They're all correct, which is I think what you're going for, right? Okay. Can we go back to the beginning? And have you thought at all about what this piece might actually mean besides being introduction and dance? Have you thought about maybe what kind of environment this kind of piece could be performed in? If you were taking it out of context, don't think of it as like a concert pianist piece. Think of it as a real piece of music.
Like, I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking of like a speakeasy.
A what?
Like, you know what a speakeasy is?
No.
Like a 1920s illegal alcohol bar or something.
Okay.
Like kind of a jazz club.
Okay.
It's not really jazzy, but something like that.
But there's something kind of quirky about it,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Well, what about the folk song?
I don't really know the folk song. I mean, I don't know that song, so that's not really.
But when
that's not what I hear.
when you see folk song, you know, okay, this is probably a little tune from, a little popular tune that maybe someone has heard in a village or, somewhere out of the city.
Okay.
That, I hate to put it this way, but like the peasants sing and dance to.
Okay.
For me, I like to think of like gypsies, because I hear this introduction as, it's not really that complicated, but it's kind of beautiful in its own little way, right? It's in the minor key, and it's almost like there's a lament quality to it. Okay, it's not happy-go-lucky like the Allegro happens to be. So can we go from the Adagio, and can you think of like an old woman, okay, or a young woman, but let's say a woman, and her heart has just been broken, okay, and you're just gonna sort of sing your heart out with your right hand. Just whatever you feel like. You're passionate, but you're upset. You're lamenting about something.
Okay.
See what happens.
Okay.
And just be free with it. Adagio means at ease, so just relax, just be free.
Okay.
Good. Can you give us a little bit more right hand?
Sure.
About the phrase structure for a second, okay, and then I'll have you play just the right hand. We've got 4 bars, and then sort of 4 bars, but half of the last bar is part of the Allegro, right? It's like the anticipation before the Allegro. I personally, let me tell you what I think. I hear the first 2 bars of each phrase as sort of the question. Like what's going to happen, and then this one almost answers, and if you look at the contour, it comes down, and then it questions again, but a different answer this time. What do you think? You want to try it? Try just the right hand, and if you think of each phrase having a question and an answer, I think you'll also phrase it a little bit differently. Okay? One more time. Ready, and.